Hello, everyone, and thanks so much for tuning in today. This is the first episode of this podcast, and today we'll be doing a couple interviews with the staff working for Jake. I'm your host, Graviti, and this is the JakeBoi Podcast. Now, as you may know, two of our most senior and experienced mods have been trialing out as head mod for the past couple of weeks. After the decisions are being made as to if one is to stay, which one, I brought them on the podcast to talk about how they've found Jake and lots of other things. I'll be talking with them separately to really get an understanding of their experiences rather than copying each other. Hello?
Oh,
Hi.
hi.
Got a couple questions for the podcast.
Okay.
Right. How did you find Jake?
Lord Azulan, King Azulan told me about it.
How long after following him did you get mod?
After like 2 months, 2.5 months, I think.
Did you always want to be mod when you first started watching?
I started wanting to be mod like after 1.5 months, I think.
Alright.
Because I started to get attached to him.
Okay. Do you feel you're doing well in the battle for head mod?
I mean, I'm on regularly, except I was on holiday like to Denmark like for a few days. That's the only break I took.
Yeah. Do you want to see anything more in Jake's Twitch and YouTube and stuff?
YouTube, maybe. I really don't know, but like, I don't know. He does everything, but there isn't really nothing unique. If you could bring something really unique, it would be really fun, to be honest.
All right. And is there anything you'd like to say?
No.
Okay. All right.
What?
That's all my questions.
Really?
Yeah. Disappointing, I know. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. I'm going to ask you a couple questions for the podcast.
Yep.
All right. When did you start watching Jake and how?
I started watching Jake for around like more than a year now, probably a year and 1 month. I was just bored one day, wanted to play some Minecraft Bed Wars, and I saw that Jake was streaming. Joined in, played a couple hours, then realized that Jake is a pretty nice person and very friendly to his chat. Just carried on watching.
Did you like just scroll through Twitch and find him?
Yeah. I was searching for people that have like not a lot of viewers so they can notice me better, and Jake popped up.
Okay. And do you feel you're doing well in the battle for head mod?
I have no idea. I hope I'm doing well, but I mean, it's not up to me to decide, but I hope I'm doing well.
Yeah. How long after following Jake did you become mod?
The thing is, I didn't become mod by gaining it. Like, Jake didn't just give it to me because I was a very nice person. I kind of blackmailed Jake, but we don't talk about that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Did you always want to be mod, even before that blackmail?
I really wanted to be mod, and I got very jealous that Morigius got mod before me when I was watching Jake for longer, so just...
Okay.
Yeah.
So you decided to blackmail him, like everyone does.
Yeah. Common thing.
What do you want to see more of in Jake's Twitch and YouTube and stuff?
I want to see on Twitch I want to see on the Twitch that Jake streams more Minecraft content, like not Minecraft content, but like other game content than just like Minecraft and stuff. Because Minecraft is the most I see, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to say?
Like and subscribe.
Alright, this is on Spotify and stuff, so it's probably a YouTube
Like.
Alright. Okay,
Yes.
That's all. Thanks for your time. Goodbye.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
Sure.
So while the Battle for Head mod has been taking place, we've also been training some mods to join the team. We will not be interviewing trainee mods at the moment as they have not yet been hired. However, Drizzy, who was made trainee mod recently, moved up as one of our jump ups in this application process. He's going to come on and talk a bit about himself and why he wanted to be a mod. Hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. So do you mind telling everyone a bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Driz. I am starting content creation and I'm a owner of a server called Vanity.
Cool.
14
Go on.
I'm 14. I live in Denmark. And that's it. Yeah,
All right. Why did you want to be mod for Jake?
he's a funny guy and he's really nice to everybody. He's welcoming and just all in all a good guy.
Yeah. What sort of new stuff would you like to see in the Discord server and Twitch and YouTube, if anything?
Oh, mm, I actually don't know because it's a big variety right now. Oh, Jesus, my English.
So do you want
Mm,
it like more specialized on something like only playing one game, or do you like it how it is?
I like it how it is right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Why do you think that out of all the trainees, you were the one jump up?
I don't really know, except that I am so special.
Yeah.
Joke, by the way. But yeah, I've been active as much as I can see, and yeah.
All right. Have you got any tips for the trainees other than be active?
Be active, know what you're doing, be nice to people, don't rush it. It can take time.
Yeah. All right. I agree with that. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, not really. No.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Unfortunately, Sam can't join us in this episode of the podcast, so we're going to skip through his questions and move on to Harls. He was the first ever head mod in the JakeBoi Discord server. We'll be now talking with him about his time modding here.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Cool. Also, sorry for breaking your dibs on being first interviewed.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. Don't worry. That's fine.
Don't worry, it's fine.
It's fine.
So has being mod and head mod for Jake been more of a headache than a positive experience?
Well, it's hard to really describe because obviously head mod has way more responsibilities than a mod normally
Yeah.
does, and I've been head mod probably longer than I've actually been a normal mod. Because
Yeah,
being a moderator just consisted coming to stream and just helping out people. With head mods, you got responsibilities to take care of, and not just yourself to think about. Like, you've actually got to think about the other wider community that's um, in obviously Jake's Discord and the Twitch, and it's also about trying to get new people to come and have viewers.
Yeah, there's a lot of ups and downs, isn't there? Yesterday, as of recording this, you made the JakeBoi247 VODs YouTube channel.
Well,
Do you think
technically, I made it today because like it was really late, and obviously
whatever?
Yeah.
Do you think
Okay.
it will perform well, or is it just like an archive of Jake?
Well, with the Voz channel, I didn't really drive it anywhere because obviously I did want an archive of where the VODs actually went, and then to also make highlights of it. But the reason I actually originally had the idea of making a VODs channel is because I myself have one, and I do upload my VODs onto there, and I've had a few people come into my Twitch chat saying like, "Oh, hey, I found on YouTube and you seem like a cool guy, so I wanted to come stop by and stuff." So when I figured that stuff was actually working, I went to go contact Jake about it because I would have assumed by now either you or Leo would have talked about it, but you've
Yeah,
said to me before you tried it, but there was a lot of copyright issues.
yeah, there was.
I just went for it. 14 copyright claims on one.
Ugh.
I mean, the channel isn't making money, so
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't really.
Only bits have to be
Uh,
cut out and muted,
mean,
but that's
Yeah,
fine.
thanks to Twitch, and it's when I was making the VODs, I've had to put like like you've got like chapters on YouTube now for like certain bits. I had to like insert
Yeah.
a 6-minute chapter. It was just muted. I don't know what song it was, but one of them. It's consistent every stream, but like from around 50 minutes to an hour, there's just this
Oof.
one song that plays that's just completely muted. So I've had
Oh
to put I
yeah.
had to put like a chapter in where like it was this
I've
section will be muted for X amount of time.
Yeah, I've had those problems editing the YouTube videos where you can hear this music in the background, which is copyrighted. So yeah, the pain. You made the intro music for this podcast. How long did it take you?
Well, when did I start working on it? So it was the night. It, it was either the Friday or no, it's the Friday night. I think I started working on it, and I think it was like 10 o'clock. And I messaged you and Jake, assuming at least one of you were awake. None of you were awake, so I just had to go on my music knowledge, which obviously I've got like quite a big music knowledge, and I do like certain types of industries of music. Mostly, as you probably would have guessed, the reason I made like a lo-fi hip hop, well, not hip hop, lo-fi chill hop beat for this is because I like to just sit in my room. I have chill hop on in the background. It's normally something that I have on while I'm streaming. It's subtle, no one notices it because I think only I can hear it. But I just
Yeah,
have it on because it's just nice and relaxing, and obviously, I just wanted, as none of yous responded, I just had to go off something. So I went on to my software that I use, put a few note clips together, got a few guitar chords, shoved them all together, and around an hour and a half, 2 hours, I made that.
yeah. So you didn't really plan it? You just went for
You
it.
know, I just went for it, and it turned out quite well. I mean, obviously, the version that the people are going to hear isn't obviously the original version because you modified it obviously
Yeah,
to make it quicker after we realized that changing the tempo would severely,
messed it all up.
yeah.
Uh, I'm gonna add Orplux to it because he has a couple of the same questions to you.
Okay, okay.
Hello.
Hello, Orplux.
Hi.
I was just talking with Howes, but I have some of the same questions lined up for you both. So when did you first start watching Jake?
Well, I don't remember. Probably around like
Oh, god damn it.
I
No.
want to say about June-ish last year, kinda.
Yeah. What about you, Howes?
I think I'm the same with Orplux. Hold on, I can actually somewhere. I don't know why. I just
Yeah.
because I wander into random Twitch streams half the time, and like there's always one place where I keep just like you started watching this person on X date. Why
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just do.
Proof that you were there from the start.
May 3rd. That's coming. Oh my god! Wait, tomorrow? That's tomorrow. As of recording this, that's tomorrow.
Crazy. So when did you immediately want to become a mod as soon as you started watching Orplux?
Well, I liked Jake. I liked his content. Thought it was pretty funny, dude. And because like we're both around the same age, sort of thing, it'd be nice if you know what I mean. So we just I wanted to like help him out, and yeah, so I started asking and like working towards being a mod, and eventually I got it, and now I've ended up as a head mod, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. What about you, Howes?
Well, most people don't actually know how I got mod because I never went through the initial application process. Mine was rather just chance. I think what it was, so you remember Wisely from like ages ago,
Yeah.
how me and him got modded at the same time.
Yep.
I think that it was just after a Fortnite stream. Me and Wisely were just sitting in Jake's lobby. Why? This is only just like when I had actually made my initial return because I had took like a month off of Twitch because I was just going through
Yeah.
some mental health stuff. I came back for like couple of weeks. It's around Christmas time. Wisely starts asking for mod while me and him are in a lobby.
Yeah.
And me, Jake, and Wisely play a game, not a Fortnite. We go into his Twitch chat, and Jake thinks of a random number between 1 in 10, and if we get the number, we get mod. There was no trainee phase. We just straight up get mod. And
So you
I
cheated your way to it.
well, I wouldn't say cheated because I guessed the number, but when I got the number, Jake acted like it was a troll, and he just left the lobby. And me and Whitey we didn't look at each other, but we just sat there wondering what in the world had just happened. Jake joins back, and next thing you know, he says, check Twitch, and we both just have mod,
Yeah.
just out of nowhere.
For those listening, it's a lot harder to get it now than back then.
Yeah, now you actually have to go through the mod app. Don't do what I did.
Yeah. And when you became mod, was it head mod imaginable before it was like thing? Did you want to go higher?
Well, back when I joined there, what mod in the past from my knowledge, and I've been in this Discord. I say I've been in it for a while, but obviously I just needed a break, so I went off Discord and everything. I have the original date. Yep, I have another date of when I first joined. I think it was maybe the third. So literally the day that I came to Jake's chat was the day that I joined the Discord. So 3rd of May, 2021.
Yeah. What about you, Orplux? When you got mod, did you want to go higher?
Well, no, not really. I wasn't expecting to go higher. No, sorry. So when I became a mod, I was like, oh, nice, this is really cool. And then I remember with the viewer SMP, I was doing some stuff like management for that, and then I just was promoted to head mod, like on the same day as the viewer SMP released.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
Would you guys prefer to not have all the stress of being head mod and just be a normal mod again?
Oh my god, I would do anything, not just to be a normal mod, but to just release the stress. There has been so much happening that no one knows about that has just got obviously all of us stressed.
Yeah.
Like there's been so much happening that obviously we've came close to taking breaks and stuff like that. So anything just to have just normal a normal mentality again would be great. Like I'm not saying I would ever want to be like a normal mod again. I love my position here, being head mod. Being head mod is definitely something. Like when I obviously first became a mod, there was no such thing as head mod. It was just mods admin. There was no like weird stuff. Was it January? You contacted me, and you're like, "Hey, dude, you've been like really great. This guy suggested a thing. Do you want to be head mod?" I was like, "You know what? Sure, we'll take on the responsibility." Then that responsibility was a lot bigger than what I originally thought it
Yeah.
was. But I've learned now that it's definitely something that I was ready for. Well, I wasn't ready for at the start, but now I definitely feel like I'm in a better position with it.
What about you, Orplux?
What was the question? Sorry.
Would you prefer not to have all the stress of being a head mod and just be a normal mod again?
Well, to be fair, I don't know if this makes me a bad head mod or anything, but it's not really stressed me out all too much. I've quite enjoyed, like, I feel like my position as head mod is more community based than actually like server like helping, if you know what I mean. Like I'm just there, say hi to people, be nice,
Yeah.
help them out when they need it, not worry about all like the back end, like behind the scenes sort of stuff, you know. Oh god.
All right.
Obviously-
And
Yeah.
is there anything else you'd like to see?
No, not really.
I mean,
Go follow Jake.
following on from what Orplug said, like I not only am I really focused on back end stuff, but I also do focus on community stuff with my community VC events thing,
Yeah.
which I think
Yeah.
I've came up with a schedule where I'm going to do them like once every other week rather than just once every week, because I think everyone just like needs a break, and it's not really wise to just every week have just an event of where we just sit and chill. I mean, I was considering maybe how it now it was just a VC chat and chill event. But maybe I was considering doing maybe gaming stuff with the community. I think mostly what people are here for is just the gaming. People are here for two things. They're here for Jake, and then obviously you've got the other side that are here for gaming. You are not able to have a solid 100% fan of people who would also be for not only there for Jake but also there for the games. So that you have to sometimes pick one of the other. You
Yeah.
can't have both.
And I don't know whether you guys were here, but ages ago we tried to do this debate thing, but because people in the Discord, there was barely anyone there, and barely anyone that was interested in it, it just flopped and we never actually did it.
I
So
know,
yeah.
I know the feeling. Don't worry.
Alright, that's all I've got for you guys.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Graviti.
Bye. Alright, Jake's Discord is very much a positive place to be, and we help each other out a lot. This is kept standard by our very own emotional support lead, Joe.
Hello.
Hi, do you mind answering a couple questions for the podcast?
That's fine, no problem.
Right, before you got the role of emotional support lead, did you consider yourself a person to go to when people are struggling?
Yes, I like to help people if they need any help. And before I was made emotional support leader, I was always willing to help anyone in need be. But yeah, it's all great to help people.
Yeah. Do you think that the server needs more improvement in the mental health side, or do you think it's all right with the contact emotional support ticketing system that we have?
There's always can be improvement, as with anything in Discord and in anything in life. There's always room for improvement. But in terms of this Discord, in terms of what we set up so far, it's really good. Maybe we can think about having new things on there, but of course we don't want it to be over. Is that over exaggerated? You know what I mean? In case
Yeah.
people feel like they've been knowledge, but as I say, there's always possibility of doing more things for these different things. Definitely with who knows what people is feeling and they don't want to tell us. But if they see something on there like some sort of guidance, they don't have to speak to us. They can go and look at that website or something. Then it might make them feel even better than talking to one of us.
Yeah, it's our servers. Jake's server is clearly a lot better than most other servers with this sort of thing.
Definitely yes.
I haven't really got much other questions for you, but is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, I'd like to say that this Discord is a great Discord, and of course Jake is a very great streamer, so it's great to see all the people in Jake's stream coming onto Discord and having a chat to them and stuff. So yeah, it's great to be part of it.
All right, thanks. That's all. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, now the one person you've all been waiting for, Jake.
Now recording.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Graviti.
Hi. So I've got a couple questions for the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So you know you're close to hitting 4K followers on Twitch. Did you expect it to grow this big?
Not at all. I started it. If you're on the streams, you'd know. I sometimes say this. I started my Twitch in the lockdown. Because I was bored and I didn't have anything better to do, and I thought and I've been watching. This is sort of like when Tommy in it sort of got big, and I was like, you know what, that'd be so cool. Like if you had like a few like people watching you, and like it just sort of grew from there, and now I've got about 20-25 average viewers on Twitch. So yeah, on like 4K, almost 4K followers, as you said. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Do you think he'll just keep going up?
Well, that is the plan. Well, the goal is to, you know, get it so you can like actually be a full-time job. Of course, it's going to take a lot of work and stuff to get to that point. I'm not expecting it to get to that point, but of course, that's got to be the goal, and Twitch partner as well. So hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. You said earlier about you did it in lockdown. Was it just your idea, or was it suggested by someone?
Well, actually, my friend, he started streaming at this point, and I remember I was sat eating my tea, I believe it was, and he
Eating
was
your tea?
streaming.
Sorry.
I was eating my din-dins, and I saw he told me that he streamed before, so I made an account and followed him. And believe it or not, that was actually the JakeBoi 247 account. I just thought of the username randomly. It was the first thing that came to my head.
Why
I just wanted to
247?
247 because JakeBoi was taken, and
Oh,
at the time,
right.
yeah, and at the time, well, there was a YouTuber I watched, and he had 247 in the name, so I just thought I'd nab it.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So people in the podcast earlier were saying that they wanted to see some more uniqueness from your Twitch. Did you think about that, or have you got any plans for it?
Yes. Hopefully in the future, I want to start doing a variety of games. But the thing is, it's quite hard because like not everyone watches you for you at the minute. Some people watch for the game you play. Well, that's what you're gonna get. Usually on Twitch, people want to watch you for the game. So I'm planning on once I get a bigger audience, sort of do more variety of things. I'm planning some in real life streams as well, like going outside and streaming. But that's going to be quite hard because leaking
Quite awkward
locations
as well.
and stuff. Yeah. But hopefully that is in the works. So hopefully you know that'll happen one day.
All right, I've got one more question. This is a really intense question. You may struggle with
Okay.
this. Blackcurrant or orange juice?
Oh, right. That's a good question. You know, well, oh, you put me on the spot here.
Everyone's listening. You have to answer. If not,
I
you
have
hit
to
your viewers.
answer. Right. Everyone listening right now, I'll answer this question as long as you rate the pod. Wait, what's the highest you can rate the podcast?
5 stars.
As long as you rate the podcast 5 stars. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Blackcurrant. I prefer blackcurrant over orange juice. I like them both. I do like them both.
You heard it here.
Don't hate me,
Blackcurrant
orange
is
juice gang.
superior. Blackcurrant is superior.
Don't hate me, orange juice gang. It's just, I don't know. It just tastes like it's. I like them both. I do like them both, but blackcurrant tastes a lot
Blackcurrant
juicier.
army for life.
Juicier. It's very juicy,
Much
and you can
juicier.
taste the berries.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's all the questions. Do you want to say anything?
All right. I would like to say shout outs to Graviti or Graviti, for setting up this podcast. Big shout outs to him. If it weren't for him, I would not be where I am today. So thank you for everything, Graviti.
Thanks.
And everyone rate the podcast 5 stars.
All right, goodbye.
And follow me on Twitch.
Also do that.
And get the YouTube to 1K.
All right, bye.
Thanks, Graviti.
Thanks so much, everyone at home that has been listening to this episode of the podcast. At the moment, it's unsure when the next episode will be. I think we're going to do it every other week, possibly every month. Anyway, hope you have enjoyed. It's been your host, Graviti. See you next time.